What I'd like to do is put an angle on this by talking about when you're doing the jobs that you're doing, your function, purpose and intention. And in your notes I've included something about this, a little story as a background to this. And the angle on it came to me when I heard a fellow from the Ritz-Carlton hotels, one of their senior people, giving a talk, and he said, the front desk's purpose is not to check people in. That's its function. He said the purpose is to welcome the customer. And that's just an important thought. Okay, it's coming from a guy from a five-star hotel, but it's the same for all our organizations. We want to be seen to give five-star service wherever we can. And it is very easy to get caught up in our function, in processing people and making sure we get the job done right, all the boxes ticked. And we can get so caught up on that we can forget the person that we're dealing with. And that our purpose, like the front desks in a hotel, is not just to book the person in correctly, because let's face it, if we're going to stay in a hotel or a motel, the last thing we want is a stuff up with our room. We want the right room. We want them to be charging us the right price. If we've paid a little bit extra to get a room overlooking the beach or the ocean or whatever it is, we don't want a view overlooking the car park. We want all of those things to be right. And that's what we'll judge a place on at one level. But at another level, what we want is to be treated like an individual, not just processed. We don't want a next please type of feel. So there has to be a connection. And what this fellow from the Ritz-Carlton is saying is that when your purpose is to welcome the customer, you'll get the other things right, but you'll take it one stage further. You'll have the smile and the greet and the meet type stuff. I'd take that a little bit further again and say what we really need to focus on is our intention. And if our intention is to make the customer feel better about having chosen to do business with us, to spend their cash at our outlet rather than the opposition, or not at all, just not looking after their vehicle properly, if that's our intention to make them feel good about that, then it'll be about the person as much as it will be about the technical job that we do. And in the case of that hotel analogy I've just used, what we're then doing, if our intention is to make the customer's day and make them feel special about being there, we'll notice the little extras. I mean, just say you arrive at the place and you've got young kids and you've got an infant. And they notice as they look up the details on their computer that you didn't ask for a cot in the room. And the person, so it's not there, instead of, oh, well, they didn't ask, it's looking at the people there and saying, oh, I noticed you didn't order a cot. Have you got a portable cot with you, or would you like us to sort something out? That happens when you've got the right intention. You do the extra thinking for the customer. The reward for that thinking tends to be increased loyalty and a lot more positive word of mouth.